Hello, welcome back. This is officially the second week of September. It is 15th of September, which is also my brother's birthday. So happy birthday to my younger, awesome brother, Chiang. And this year he's going to be turning 16, and we're like 10 years apart. So, yes, that makes him 26. So in today's update, or at least this week's update, I'm gonna be updating you guys on three things. First is about my work life. Second is about my personal business, and third is about my love life. There are juicy updates on all of them, so I want to catch you guys up on everything, and also hope that I can share some lessons that I've learned along the way, and maybe it will be useful. So, first of all, my work life. So, just a recap for everyone who is watching, I'm officially a product owner at one of Thailand's largest banks. If not, you can probably guess it's the oldest bank in Thailand and it's like a purple color. So, in this week's juicy update, I cried at work. Like, so sad. Basically, it was exactly 1 month and 1 week before launch, and everyone is freaking out because we cannot develop the product in time. Like the product is still in the testing phase, and it was still facing a lot of bugs and errors, and that's on like the tech side. But then on the product side, we could still not finalize how to close this product. So like we have to associate with all the branch, the head of the branch in Thailand and everything. I got scolded from them, and it was like so scary because like being scolded by a 40, 50-year old lady in like a teams meeting is not the most fun thing to be experiencing as like a 20 something year old. And most importantly, a lot of the things that she was saying I could not understand. Yeah, so sad. And then my boss was just like, he's been stressed as well, so I think some of the pressure that he was taking off was like landed on me. And I know it's not like the most healthy thing, but I guess that everyone's stressed. But my workload was around 12 hours a day for 4 consecutive days from Monday to like Thursday. So I was working from like 9 a.m. to like 10 p.m. the past 4 days. And it was like so tiring because I still went to the gym after that. So like after I finished my work, I still went to the gym, and I slept at like 1 a.m. and woke up at 9 a.m. and did it for 4 days straight. So that was like crazy tough. And I think I broke down on like Thursday when my boss gave me our weekly feedback. And like, like the word that he used was like, okay, I want you to be able to handle all these problems by yourself or try to manage them because I don't want to baby you. And I was like I felt so underappreciated for what I was going through. At the same time, I know that my boss could not handle all of the tasks or at least all the problems that I've raised. So that also taught me a very valuable lesson about handling the task by yourself in a corporate environment. So yes, I want to share that with you guys. If you guys ever are going through like corporate life, like, and you have like manager to report to, like always try to resolve those problems on your own. And like if it cannot be solved, then only then you escalate. So that's something that I learned. Not report everything to your manager because your manager has too much on his plate or her plate, so he doesn't need to know everything. Only those that are like super 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 critical. Now, that's on my update on my work life. On my personal business, there's like a big milestone that I've officially reached like 100 followers on viral hooks. And all of these followers are like real organic. And most of the traffic was achieved using paid ads, where I was hiring my video editor to make the videos about like more content about thought leadership, useful content. And in order to push it to the wider audience, I learned you have to use paid ads in the beginning of your like personal business journey, because if not, you're gonna have very little exposure, and the Instagram algorithm is only going to push it to a certain extent. More importantly, I always thought that reels are something that it's gonna go viral. It's gonna go, like on it, pop up on its own. But if you don't get the engagement right away, meaning if you don't have like likes, comments, shares in the first few watches, Instagram algorithm is not gonna push it. So in order for those videos to pop off or to be pushed, you need the paid ads, because you haven't mastered exactly the winning video, like winning viral video template or structure yet. So that's why I thought that, using paid ads was something that was really, really, really helpful for my follow growth. At the same time, that's like good on the marketing and distribution side. I feel like I'm getting the hang of it, like how you can create like customers engagement, and like how you can like ask them to subscribe and like follow their page. At the same time, I'm facing this bottleneck where I cannot find a good full stack developer to build my MVP. At the same time, my UI UX designer is like ghost, he's saying that he's sick and he would deliver the product already by like 2 weeks ago, but he still have not done it. And I feel that like doing something where you cannot control is such a challenging experience, because I always thought my dream job is to my dream is to build like a SaaS business. And then I realized, wow, SaaS actually requires a pretty technical co-founder. And everyone keeps saying you can use Bubble. But Bubble, guys, is still technical. Like I've played it out, like Bubble is still super challenging, okay? So don't let them fool you when they say like, oh my god, no code SaaS is the way to go. Because those people are trying to sell you a course. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. I want to be truthfully honest, okay? Yeah, so that's like something that I've been facing, which is that I'm having issues finding a good full stack developer as well as a good UI UX designer to finish the MVP. But I know it's super close, to just getting the product to launch, and I'm not gonna give up yet. Okay, that's gonna be the two things I'm working on the next week. This week wasn't as progressing in terms of the product side of the SaaS development, simply because like there's a lot of things going on in my full-time job that I have to deal with emotionally, mentally, physically. I was going to the office like 4 days a week, so I wasn't able to make a lot of progress on that. But this week hopefully it will be better, because my boss has managed to get us like a 1 month extension on the product launch. So we have like 2 months now to product launch, and like you can say, breathing room to make this work. Now, on my third side, on my love life update, juiciest part. I met a guy that this time it was like a mutual friend introduction. So thank you to Pipan for his introduction. And I'll promise you, I will treat you definitely whatever you want to eat. But this time, it is a drum roll, please. It's a Thai guy. And as surprising as that seems, that I am a Thai Chinese girl or person, I have actually never dated like a Thai guy before, ever, in like 26 years. And part of that is because I have this like biased judgment that, I cannot communicate probably. He probably can't understand me, and we probably have a lot of like, like back to forth, and like probably can't have good chemistry. But then I realized, oh my god, like meeting this Thai guy, like my first Thai guy, is actually pretty warm. Like I feel like there's this sense that I don't have to chase, like I don't have to constantly try to like be chasing after him, like going through like the attachment avoidant like loop, right? Where it's like, oh, you meet this like nice guy and you have to chase him because he's like not as excited to meet you or whatever. But I feel like with him, let's call him Alex, okay? Like that's not his real name. I just make up names like Alex. Like with Alex, I feel so warm. I feel so comfortable. I feel that he's someone who appreciates my value like a lot. Like he makes me feel like a freaking like princess. Like I feel so, like valued with him, and I feel so cute with him. I feel so loved. And I know this is just like the first date, yeah, and everything. But I feel like, like, oh, this could possibly be a real relationship, because I have not had a relationship for 5 years. I have not had a relationship for 5 years. So this like could possibly break my streak. Like I have a situationship for a year and another one for like half a year, but this could possibly be a real relationship. So Prayer, thoughts and prayers, fingers crossed. Like, I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but I really hope it's good. I feel that this time it's not like that butterflies chasing and things like that. I really feel like it's a lot more healthy, and I feel that he is someone who is like mature enough. Like, he's older than me, thank God. I need to stop being with younger guys. Girls, if you're ever watching this, like be careful, because younger guys usually they have less maturity on average. I'm not saying everyone, but they have less maturity on average. So you want to be like careful, okay? But yes, he's older than me, and I feel like we are compatible in a lot of sense. Um, Even though he doesn't work in my field, I feel that that's even better because I'm not trying to chase another version of me. Like, I've always dated alpha guys, so like super alpha, entrepreneur, successful, things like that. And it's always so toxic because it's always me chasing after them. Given that a lot of them could be seen as more successful than me, and I feel like it's such a toxic relationship. And I never feel safe in that relationship, or never feel like it's like a healthy relationship. So this time I definitely feel like, it's definitely very healthy. I know it's just the first date, so I'm just gonna give you an update on this. The second update on my juicy love story is that I went to drink and got a little bit too much to drink. So yes, as a 26-year-old, I'm definitely not in my like drinking girl era anymore. It's like healthy wellness, slow life, take care of my body and things like that. So that's all three updates on my life. And here's what I'm gonna do for next week. For my plans next week, on my on my work life, I'm gonna be finishing all of the MPPA new process product requirement documents. I'm gonna like palm out through all the requirements that we have to do on the product side, so that the product team does not become a bottleneck in the product launch. And then my side business, gonna make sure I find myself a developer and hire a new UI UX designer, because these two cannot be the bottleneck to my product launch. Before Christmas, I'm gonna launch this SaaS MVP bef- before like the year ends, and I'm not even gonna try to pressure myself like I'm gonna make 100K a month and things like that. Like, I'm just gonna launch, make it the best product that I can within my resources, and like learn from it. One thing that I've learned this week is amazing. I've learned that results is not the like teller of this. So basically what I mean is that, or actually let me pull up my quote. Hold on. Okay, what I learned this week, okay, according to my notes, that I tapped down my notes. Focus on the skills I'm honing in this journey. The result is the feedback of those skills, not a reflection of your self worth. Don't rush in order to make a lot of money online, like what YouTubers or gurus online are trying to preach. Your results, your progress is what you are, okay? So you can definitely find teachers, books, data, mentors, and friends. Why I'm saying this, okay, maybe this does not really make a lot of sense, but why I'm saying this is that from this week, I feel that my personal business, like getting like traction on my follow accounts on both my side businesses, is like a reflection of the results of the feedback that the customers are giving me. So like if they like this video, if they're sharing a lot, means this video is like going well with them. And data like this is something that's like super valuable. So if you're trying to grow a personal brand or like your business brand, I my recommendation is don't buy followers first. Get organic followers from inorganic paid ads. Yes, I know that sounds a little bit counterintuitive, but you want to actually get feedback on those videos or post or engagement or whatever. The only way you can do this is like try to pump out with the paid ads instead of buying followers. Okay, guys, like that's something that I've learned this week that's like super valuable. And maybe let's say if once you reach like 10,000 followers, you've gotten enough like feedback, then maybe you can try to get followers from like buying them. But other than that, first 10,000 followers, don't buy them yet. You want to get the feedback as much as possible. So yes, that might include investing into ads. Now I know that's just like me rambling, but I want to motivate you in this journey. Like, even though you're not be seeing sort of like $10,000 a month or like $100,000 a month yet, motivate yourself and give yourself encouragement that you already start. You already start. You're already better than who you were last year. And don't even compare yourself to other people, because you are yourself on this journey, on this and you are your own you are your own, you are your own master of this like life. And there's no one else to compare yourself to except who you were last year and who you're gonna be next year. So that's what I want to encourage you guys, and in my like juicy life update next week, hopefully things go somewhere with this new person, with Alex, and can't wait to share with you guys. So that's what I want to update you, and hopefully I can give you guys like a day in my life vlog by next week. But that's the seeing how my full-time job goes first, okay? But other than that, I'm definitely gonna be updating you guys on my life, and good luck in everything. Your girl, you got this.